Hey Pocket Suite Pro, my name is Camila and I am with the customer support team here at Pocket Suite, and I just wanted to create this quick webinar to run you through the Campaign Registry, aka TCR, and kind of inform you on what to expect, what is coming down the pike, and what Pocket Suite is going to do to make this process as easy and painless as possible for you. So first, let's talk about what is happening with business messaging. Well, the FCC reached out to telecom companies and basically said that they needed to do a little bit of a better job regulating themselves, or the government is going to be forced to act. In response, the telecom companies said, okay, let's work to regulate spam ourselves. So ultimately, these changes are really going to affect the spam, right? It's going to stop all of the spam, and it's going to be really good for your business because right now your business line sometimes may come up as spam, even though you are a legitimate business. So that is going to stop. We're going to stop from, all your texts from getting lost in the sea of spam. Okay. So what is TCR? Well, it stands for the Campaign Registry, and basically represents many telecom companies such as T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T, and it's in their solution to business text spam. Okay, so TCR is designed to stop SMS text spam. So you might be asking, well, what are you required to do as a business owner, right? And how does this apply to me? Well, I'm glad you asked. The process is super straightforward, and we're going to walk you through the entire thing. So the first thing you're going to want to do is register your company and your mobile number, your business line, with TCR. So there's going to be two options when it comes to registration, and that is registration with or without an EIN number. Okay. You also will have to pay a $19 fee. And apart from that, Pocket Suite's going to basically walk you through the whole thing. When you register with us, we're going to take care of monthly fees. So there will be recurring monthly fees, $150 a month for businesses with an EIN number and $2 for businesses without. But we are actually going to cover those costs for you. So the only thing that you need to worry about is that first time $19 fee, and we will cover the rest. So you might be asking, well, how is Pocket Suite going to help me, right? Well, for businesses with an EIN number, it's going to be pretty straightforward. Right on your dash, you'll see that a little banner will appear on your home screen that says register your number. And very similar to how the onboarding workflow is, where you just kind of add things, and it's almost like a wizard that's going to guide you through the various screens. This whole process will be very much like that. Okay, you're going to come to a screen that's going to then kind of explain to you what TCR is. You're going to select whether you have an EIN number or not. Then you're going to proceed to enter some personal information. Okay, then it's going to ask you for more personal information, some business information. And again, as you just work from top to bottom, fill everything out, hit that blue continue button at the bottom of the screen, and it will advance you to the next screen and the next step. Okay. Just like we do with our verification department with payments, you will have to also provide ID. You will not only have to have a picture of your photo ID, government issued ID, but then you'll also have to take a selfie holding that ID. Okay, and it's just an added layer of protection there. Then you'll enter your payment method, where you want to pay the $19 fee, and then you will come to a screen that indicates that your application is completed. Okay, you have to do your TCR registration through Pocket Suite, and because it's platform specific. Okay, so TCR registrations are non-portable. So if you do choose to then go to a different platform, you will have to complete this process again. So how are we helping those folks without an EIN? Well, it's basically the same thing. That same blue banner is going to appear on your screen. It's going to say register your number, and it's going to guide you through all the next steps. You'll simply select, no, I don't have an EIN number, and you'll be asked for information as well. So process looks very much the same. You're just going to work from the top down, hit that blue continue button, and it's going to progress you through the different steps. Make sure you have your ID ready to go. Okay, and finally, for those pros, again, that have no EIN, you will also have to pay the registration fee. You'll come to then a screen that says completed application, but you will have one additional step, and that is to register your phone number. Okay, you're gonna have to register your phone number. You'll see that blue kind of banner on your screen. You'll enter it and confirm it. So what happens after successfully completing registration? Well, once you've completed registration and everything's successful, if you are an existing sole proprietor, you're going to see that success screen immediately. And it's going to share information about a one-time password step. So it's going to say, congratulations, you've submitted your business number registration. So once your application is received, you're going to see that banner pop up on your Pocket Suite home screen with that one additional step. Okay, so just also to kind of share, Pocket Suite's carrier for messaging and phones are a carrier called Twilio, and they are going to send you a text to confirm your application. Okay, now if you are not a sole proprietor, if you're a private company, in other words, you are an EIN business, the registration banner will actually disappear forever. The actual registration approval time is unknown at this time. We don't know how long it's going to take. However, we'll detail how existing pros operate in this pending approval TCR brand and campaign state. So we are going to keep in contact with you guys and let you know, what's happening. We will share information as we know it. So after you complete the TCR application, one of 4 things might happen. Okay, so they might either come back and say that your application is incomplete. Maybe you did not complete every field. So I encourage you, take your time and just make sure that every place where there is information required, that you go ahead and you enter that information in there. They might come back and say, hey, we're going to need more information. And that might happen if either maybe you have a brand new EIN number or the address doesn't match up. Maybe you entered a number incorrectly. But if there's any kind of discrepancy or, like I mentioned, your EIN number is brand new, they may come back with that information. Okay. So the third thing that might come up is that it's not approved. Okay, maybe TCR has reviewed and your application, and they've had said, it's not approved. Well, Pocket Suite, before we send that application over to TCR, we are going to kind of review it for you. So we will catch any kind of discrepancy, anything that might be wrong, and we are going to reach back out to you and ask you to fix it. Okay, so we are going to be an extra set of eyes. So I do want to kind of comfort you in that respect. We're going to make sure that everything's okay. And finally, and this is what we're hoping for, right, is the approved and verified. It's a one-time verification. You'll be good. All your numbers associated with your account are going to be fine. And more importantly, and perhaps the most exciting part of this, right, is that you are now protected from spam filtering. Now you can rest assured that all of your texts will not come up as spam. When you call potential clients or existing clients, it's not going to come up as spam. So this will be protected. So now we have the kind of the FAQs section of the webinar. We do have a lot of questions that have been pouring in. So we wanted to kind of proactively address some of those that have come in so far. So the first one is, I always use my social security number to file taxes. I don't have an EIN. So how is this gonna, change my taxes if I do get an EIN? Not to worry. You can go ahead and file your taxes the exact same way you always have. You can go ahead and use your social security number. An EIN is just a social security number for your business. but you don't have to file your taxes with that number. So don't worry about that. Another question that we've heard is, well, what's this $19? What is it paying for? Why does it cost this much? Well, none of it comes to Pocket Suite. We are we're not marking anything up. We are simply passing along the fees, and the $19 is comprised of a $4 brand registration fee, as well as a $15 campaign vetting fee. So it is not from us. It is completely from this kind of new legislation, and we are just passing it along. Some of you have asked, well, what if I just don't do this? What if I just kind of take no action and not participate? You are absolutely welcome to do that. In fact, Pocket Suite's going to work basically how it always has in terms of your text reminders. They're going to still go out. You're still going to be able to schedule. Your booking functionality will remain the same. The only thing that will be impacted is right now we guarantee a 99.9% deliverability rate on all your texts. We know that that is going to go away if you don't register. So we can't confirm that you're going to have that high of deliverability rate. Also, when you call your clients, it may be that your call number comes up as spam. So that is the part of this that will be affected. Some other questions that have come up is, well, why don't I have to register my personal number? Personal numbers usually don't get flagged for spam. Unless you're in sales and you're calling a bunch of people, it really doesn't get flagged as spam. So it's not a problem. They are expensive and not a source of spam SMS today. So that's why. Another question is, how come I haven't heard about this elsewhere? Well, this is, it's the business of Pocket Suite to know about these things, right? We make it our business to stay ahead of the curve on all the things that might affect our pro community. And this is one of them, because SMS, text messaging for businesses, it's the cornerstone. It's what we do. All of your reminders are going out through there. Smart campaigns go out through SMS. So we make it our business to stay ahead of all the issues, right? Especially this one. What other businesses are failing to do or doing well, we really can't speak to, but we know that it is our business to make sure that we protect you guys. So that is it. That basically wraps up all of the TCR info. We are committed to making this whole process as easy peasy for our pros as possible. So please don't fret. Just make sure you register, get that application in as soon as you can, and we are going to guide you the rest of the way. If you have any questions between now and registration, or even during registration, do not hesitate to reach out. You're always welcome to hit that messages button at the bottom of your screen, tap on Pocket Suite support, and we are here and always happy to help. Have a great day. Bye-bye.